comfortable. Getting yourself in a position that is conducive to alertness and relaxation. As you start this process of turning inwards, you can close your eyelids. Closing off the sight, sense. And as you're here with the eyelids down, check in with your body. So scan your physical body. So from your head down your shoulders, your torso, hips, your legs and your feet. And just take stock. You can make a note to yourself where things feel good and not so good. And take stock of the air on your skin. So noticing now where your skin touches the air around it. Your feet and ankles, legs, your arms and hands, your neck and face. You can also notice your clothing on your skin. Socks, pants, shirt. Moving your attention to these neutral, present moment sensations. Training the mind to come back, to let go. And then move your attention to your breath. So inhaling deeply, gently, and exhaling, releasing. Notice the cool air on your upper lip. And each time the mind wanders off into a thought, whether it's interesting or worrisome, pleasant or unpleasant, noticing and letting go, coming back. Just practicing. The Buddha said, "No minute of meditation is a wasted minute." As you inhale, notice your chest rise and notice it fall as you exhale. Notice your belly rise as you inhale. Notice your belly fall as you exhale. If you feel discomforts as you're meditating, practice just observing. Notice how the mind wants to get rid of the discomfort. And just notice that. The good news of impermanence is that our discomforts too will end. Move your attention to the sounds in your vicinity. And again, just having the sounds hit your eardrums, sensations, and trying not to follow the thoughts connected to the sounds, if you can. If it's quiet, you can check in with the sound of your breath. At your nostril. Move your attention to your hands, the left and the right. Sense the warmth or the coolness. Sense the texture of whatever they're touching. Any sensations inside the hands. Setting your judgments aside, just asking, what was I thinking about? Making a note. And then letting it go, if possible, like a balloon, releasing the string on a helium balloon, and letting that thought float away. Noticing again the sensation of the breath around the nostrils as you breathe in cool air and warm air as you breathe out. You can try to notice the beginning of each breath as you go through the cycles. If you happen to have an emotion that arises, notice where it is in your body. What does it feel like? And on your next exhale, release your shoulders a little more. Letting go. Taking refuge in this moment, the only moment you're alive. Moving your attention to your head, the vessel of your mind, a sensitive place on the body. Just taking a moment now to sense your scalp. Your ears, forehead and eyebrows, eyes, eyelids, the moisture in your eyes, cheeks, nose, and nostrils, your lips, and teeth, and tongue, resting your tongue on the floor of your mouth, releasing the jaw, and bringing a slight smile to the inside of your mouth. I'll read a poem by David White called The House of Belonging. The House of Belonging. I awoke this morning in the gold light, turning this way and that, thinking for a moment it was one day like any other. But the veil had gone from my darkened heart, and I thought it must have been the quiet candlelight that filled my room. It must have been the first easy rhythm with which I breathed myself to sleep. It must have been the prayer I said, speaking to the otherness of the night. And I thought, this is the good day you could meet your love. This is the gray day someone close to you could die. This is the day you realize how easily the thread is broken between this world and the next. And I found myself sitting up in the quiet pathway of light. The tawny, close-grained cedar burning around me like fire, and all the angels of this housely heaven ascending through the first roof of light the sun had made. This is the bright home in which I live. This is where I ask my friends to come. This is where I want to love all the things it has taken me so long to learn to love. This is the temple of my adult aloneness, and I belong to that aloneness as I belong to my life. There is no house like the house of belonging.